What's up, everybody? Welcome to the new show with myself and Mr. Brandon Janu. We hope to bring some enlightenment into some mental health issues, at least the ones that we have and the ones that we deal with. And at the same time, we hope to bring a little humor. We're gonna try to do some would you rather's, some F Mary kills, and see how it goes and add a little humor to what we think is a really heavy topic. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, Mr. Brandon Janu.
Good man. Hey man, thank you for doing this with me, man. I've been waiting to do a podcast with you for a while. We've been kicking this shit around for a while, so
Yeah,
I'm
for
ready to
sure.
do this, man. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the first topic is depression. Um, how do you deal with depression on a daily basis?
Oh man. In the past, I used to just sit in my room. Uh, you know, blinds closed, nothing coming through the room, no light, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I used to record my podcast on my phone. Like that's how much of a depression I had. Like I couldn't even like do a podcast and like light. I was like, fuck it, let me just do it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Depression is something now that I deal with. I deal with it in spurts. I think that like it's periodical. Like it catch me like right now. Like I'm going through it right now with depression because like the end of the year is coming, and we've talked about this before. But the end of the year is coming, so my mind is starting to be like, what have you done for yourself? What have you like? What have you really done? And I like, yeah, you did the podcast, you've done the podcast and all that. That's great, but what have you really done to really better yourself? And that shit kills you. It hits you super hard, super fast, and it's just like, God damn, you're right. I haven't really done anything. So you're looking at your life in review, looking at your life in a review of your life right now. And my life right now, sometimes it's not always great. So I'm really going through a lot right now. I'm just mentally kind of trying to get out of that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. How about you?
So, well, hold on. So, would you say that your depression really stems from you feeling that you haven't accomplished enough? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's that, and I think yeah, it's definitely that. It's just I haven't done anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a podcast, but that's the first thing. Like that's the first thing I've done by myself in forever. Like,
Right.
that's mine. It's like that's the first thing that you can
Right.
actually say it's mine. So everything else is kind of like, window dressing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's window dressing. It's not really real. It's not there yet. It's not any of that shit. So I can't come on here and be braggadocious. I gotta be honest, and that's just where it
Mm-hmm.
is. It's like it's window dressing, you know. So yeah,
What are some things you try to do to get yourself out of it? Now, I know it can be hard because, like, we've even talked about it before, where you don't know that you're in it
yeah.
necessarily until you're out of it. So, what are some things other than podcasting that you do to try to get yourself out of it, or to at least you know put it off for a while before it returns? Because it
I
returns. I mean, let's
yeah, I
keep that
def
shit real. You know what I'm saying? It
it,
comes
reach-
back.
it yeah, it comes back, and like I said, right now, like so, I'm going through it right now. So
Mm-hmm.
like every other day it comes. So like I might have a period of time where like 3 hours I might be just like, man, fuck, like just be out of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but what I do outside of the podcast to kind of keep it from really going over the top is I just listen to music. Take a drive. Actually, that shit actually has helped me a lot. Like take a drive, take it a long drive if I got to. Take it to however long I gotta take it because my mind just needs to be out of that realm of being
Right.
stuck somewhere. It just
Yeah.
needs to be free for a moment. Look around, pay attention to the trees, it's that. I think that it's my own. I think we were talking about this last night, meditation and yoga. And, I think that's my meditation and that's my yoga because it's just like I
Yeah.
get my mind to racing outside of thinking about the podcast or thinking about life issues and problems that I either feel that I have for myself or haven't accomplished for myself. So I take the drive, man. I take the drive, go somewhere, get the fuck out the house, and just you know, put music on and just vibe out. Don't think about nothing else. Just
Mm-hmm.
listen and pay attention.
Word. Yeah. For me, it's about the same, man. It comes back. I wouldn't say I battle it daily. I do battle it daily, but I think when I get into these really deep, deep, dark depths of depression. That usually comes like once every couple of months. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and during those times, man, I like don't want to move. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to, do anything. Shit, I don't even want to get up to take a piss. You know what I mean? I just want to sit there and just wrap myself up in a blanket and not go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Mm-hmm.
do that, but that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but for me, I think you know what I've done actually is I've researched mushrooms, and mushrooms really do help with the depression. It lasts a couple days, it really does, so you don't have to do it every day, but you can start feeling yourself. You start feeling the effects wear off after you do it for a while. It's like, okay, now it's time for me to do it again, so that I can go on for another week. You know what I mean? But I get into these points, man, where I don't feel like I'm enough. Um,
Mm.
Everything that I've
I'm,
done so far
I'm the
is
same. I'm the
really
same.
for nothing. You know what I mean?
I'm the
Because
same.
it hasn't. Yeah, because especially with the podcast, sometimes you get into it. I get into it. I got into it because I love to do it and I wanted to try it. And then it evolved into wanting to make money out of it. You know what I'm saying? So always pushing the Patreon and that kind of stuff. But that's a slow process in itself, and when you
Yes.
don't get a patron, when you don't get really people engaging with you, it becomes real hard. Then you feel like you're really alone, even in your thoughts, even though you're getting you know x amount of views or listens, still at the same time it feels like it's just not enough. I'm a loser. You know what I'm saying? Why am I here? Just,
Mm.
I'm gonna just get rid of myself now and just take myself out of the equation just so I don't have to feel this shit anymore. You know what I mean? And that's when I get real, real, real bad. And so what I normally do, man, is I try to be physical. Go out and do some yard work or go for a walk or, so rides do help. Um, but then I find myself just getting angry in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hey, shit.
you know what I mean. So I try real hard.
I,
My the thing with me is to get away from people. I have to get
yes.
away from people. I can't be around
Yeah.
people when I'm feeling that way because it basically just rubs off on them, essentially. And
Yeah.
being a father, man, you don't want your children to see you that way. They have, and I feel bad that they have seen me that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
What you said about getting away from people. That's that's so true. Cause it's like for me, it's not the rub it off on people. It's the I don't like when you keep asking me what's wrong. like,
Yeah,
like that shit's
I hate that
stupid.
question too. I
I
hate that
hate that
question.
fucking
What's wrong
question. Like
with
what?
you? What's wrong? I hate that.
I fucking
Like,
hate that question. Like, dude, don't ask me that shit. Like, don't ask me that.
yeah,
What's wrong? Like everything,
nothing's wrong.
motherfucker.
And at the same time, nothing is wrong. Everything
Yeah,
and
nothing and
nothing.
everything. Yeah, there's a thin line between the everything and the nothing. It really fucking is. It really is a fucking thin line. Depends on the day. It really does.
It really, 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 really does for real. It
Yeah.
really does. Yeah, so that stuff kind of helps, man. And what about medications? Are you on any kind of medications or anything like that?
Yeah, they put me. I have like now like two pills that I'm on. I have it for depression and I have it for anxiety. I got
Okay,
anxiety really
what's
bad
the name
too.
of it?
Fuck, what the fuck is that name of that shit? I know my lisinopril is for my blood. I fucking forgot that. I think Abilify. I think it's for like anxiety.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I've
forgot
heard
the
of
fucking
Abilify.
yeah. I forgot the fucking depression one. It's something. But yeah, yeah. That's for
There's
my anxiety and my depression.
Zoloft, Prestige.
No, they gave me.
Um,
I think they did give me Zoloft. They put me on Zoloft now. Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
yeah. So
that's what I
yeah,
was on.
yeah. Because it's just. But my thing about the pills is like I don't like taking them too much because it's just like it doesn't fucking help nothing. It just
Hmm.
it takes you out that moment for like that day maybe because you sleep most of the fucking day. So once you wake back up, it's still the same problems. We've talked about
Mhm.
this before. Like it's still there. It's like nothing's changed, nigga. Like all you did was take
Mhm.
a long ass clear your mind nap. Like that was it. Like
Yeah.
it just took you out of the day. That was it. But then you get back up and it's like, man, fuck them pills. It's still here. It's not like it went
Yeah.
away. It's still here. Like like nothing's
That's the
changed.
thing because I was on Zoloft for almost 8 years. I switched only once with to something called Vibrid, but it made me too mellow, so I went back to the Zoloft, and you know, I felt like a zombie. I felt like
Yes.
the world was just passing by, and I'm just sitting here. Like you ever seen a video of like a guy just walking, but everything behind on the background is moving super fast. You know what I'm saying? That's what it
Yeah.
feels like. And
It really do.
yeah, man, and
It
and
really
a
do.
lot of times, that would kick up a depression in me. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about that. And sleep. A lot of people think that you just need sleep to feel better, but you don't. Sleep doesn't always help. Now, granted, it's been years since I've had a good night's sleep. It's been years I've had a good night's sleep since I've had one. And so I try really hard to kind of um, keep myself busy so I don't think about myself too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh, I get like I'm starting to realize I get sleep paralysis.
Shit.
So like when I sleep, my body like locks like it's
Mm,
dead.
mm,
So I gotta like sometimes I gotta like literally fucking wake myself up and then move myself just to get out of a position because my fucking body is just fucking dead. It's
mm-hmm.
numb. But because I'm asleep, you know what I'm saying? Like this morning I had to like get myself out. Like I had to like wake up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my body just completely locks up. It
Mm,
just yeah. So like it's literally numb. So that's like how I sleep. But I think that's kind of how my body just makes me force me to kind of sleep. It's like
yeah.
because like you need rest. So that's kind of how it does it. It just like locks up. I can tell when it's about to lock up. I can literally tell. I can feel my body like being locked up. Like it's times when my body is like tired. It just
Mm-hmm.
need to lay down for a moment. It need to lay down for like 30, 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
And then I get
Yeah.
back up and get do what I need to do again. So it's just like yeah, sleep isn't always the best thing. I'm not gonna lie, like I took a nap yesterday. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing. But that's because my body has been running so much
Sure.
that I like usually I lay down and try to go to sleep and that shit just wake me the fuck back up in 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't know. So it's that. So I think definitely when you on those pills, and this is the reason why I hate taking them because like one time I went to sleep, I took the pill at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I drove somewhere, got some breakfast. I could feel my body going to sleep. Like I could feel it.
Shit.
Like I was like, oh shit, I'm driving. This is not good. I hear my body starting to like go
Yeah.
numb.
Fucking right.
I'm like, this
Right.
is not good. Let me get home. I went home. I couldn't even eat. As soon as I like sat down in my bed and I pulled the food out and started trying to like eat it, that shit didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like at all. I was trying to like, go take a shower. That shit didn't even work. I was like, fuck it, I'll do that shit later. Lay down in my bed. I went to sleep. I went to sleep maybe at like 10. I woke up maybe like 10.
Yeah. I tell you, 12 hours
I
sleep. Great day. Yeah.
I woke up at like 10. Like fully, like my body fully was recharged at like 10 that night.
Yeah. Right.
And when I woke up, I was like, man, might as well go back right back to fucking sleep. It didn't make any sense because like everything's closed. I'm like, might as well go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It just yeah. So I mean, that medicine shit is cool for certain people, but they lie to us so much when you on that shit
Yeah.
and
For
tell you that
sure.
it works for everything and everything's gonna be fixed if you take it. And it's no, the fuck it's not. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Like as if it's a cure all. You know what I mean? And it
yeah,
really,
like
and what Zoloft actually does is it what's the word I'm looking for? Not dopamine, serotonin. So What Zoloft does actually is control the amount of serotonin that goes into your body, into your the rest of your body from your brain. So Zoloft is there's like a threshold, I guess. Don't it depends on I guess on the milligrams on how much serotonin that you expel from your body and
Hmm.
how much it dips. So like let's say you have a real sad day and you're not feeling the best, chances are you have low serotonin. You know what I'm saying? And Zoloft is supposed to help the peaks and the valleys of your serotonin uh, production in your brain.
Yeah,
So yeah, but the thing is, how can you tell me what's how much serotonin is too much? You know what I mean? Like
right.
serotonin is a good thing. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel motivated. It makes you feel accomplished. You know what I'm saying? In certain things, and that's why I had to get off of it, man. I worked for a good 6 months, and I just weaned myself off of it. I still had what's called discontinuation syndrome, which is when you get off of it too fast. Like I'll have like little electrical zaps in my mouth, on my tongue and shit. I'll get little quick bursts of
I think
dizziness.
that's what the fuck I got because my fucking mouth like get like really fucking dry. Like it's just like what the fuck.
Have you stopped taking it?
Yeah,
Did you stop taking it?
yeah,
Mm, that's probably
yeah,
why. Yeah.
yeah,
So I had to deal with that for like 3 months afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And now I
yeah.
feel like I'm good. Now, you see, here's the thing. I feel good now that I'm off of it, but none of my problems went away. None of
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? None of that stuff that I was taking it for in the first place
went
is
away.
gone. It's still
Yeah,
there. You know what I mean? So it's like there was no reason for me to take it in the first place. I really shouldn't have been on it. You know, the only reason I even got on it was because of the separation between me and my wife. Back in 2013 or whatever, we separated. So I told the doctor, I'm not feeling the best, so that's when he prescribed it. And then once you're on that shit, man, that's it. It's hard to get off of it, you know.
you know,
And I'm not saying that it's bad for everybody, but it just wasn't for me.
it's
Some
not for
people
me
do
either.
need it. Yeah.
Some people need it. I would never tell anybody that has that type of mental health like you don't need medicine. Not, we're not
Hmm.
saying that. We're saying it's perfect for some, but not for all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Any last words on depression?
Um, I think another thing a lot of people don't understand is also with depression, like you're not supposed to live through it. You gotta fight through it. You gotta
Right.
fight through it. Don't take yourself out just because it's not going your way right now. I
Right.
get it. Life, and I always say that shit. Life is not fair. Life is not supposed to be fair. I think we if you continue to have that mindset that everything's supposed to go your way,
Right.
you, you never gonna get shit right. Like, you're never gonna get shit right. So when the first thing hits you, you gonna fall and you don't give a fuck.
Right.
So I had to learn how to fight through that shit. And I tell anybody now, like, if you got it, like, fight through that shit. It's
Hmm.
hard. It's gonna be fucking difficult. You have some days where you're just gonna be like, man, fuck everybody. I don't want to do shit. Leave me the fuck alone. But that's not bad. That's you just realizing, like, hey, I'm going through some shit right now.
Right.
And if nobody can understand that, then nobody can understand that, and that's where you just realize, all right, then I gotta figure this shit out myself.
Hmm.
And that's just how it goes.
That's for sure, man. And like you said, you don't know when you're in it. When you're in it,
No.
you don't know that you're in it. You know what I mean? And
And the thing about me is I'm self aware, so I know I'm in it. Yeah, so
uh,
I know like
yeah,
I have
yeah.
days where I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel good about this shit. Like,
That's a good thing, though, man. That's a good thing to
yeah,
have because if you don't recognize that, you that could very easily lead to suicide, bro.
yeah.
Very
I
easily.
My therapist, that was the first thing she told me when I sat down. She was like, "You're self aware." I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I didn't even know that was like a trait you can have." And she was like, "Yeah, you're very self aware." I was like, "All right, I guess."
Mine told me, "Do you want to hurt yourself or anybody else around you?" No. What the fuck? That was her
I
first
said,
words out of her mouth. God damn.
"Yeah." I'll be like, if I say yeah, then what? It's
She
like
would have to call the fucking cops, man, or the mental health facility that's in the area.
I
You
done
know what I
told
mean?
doctors that shit, and they just like, "You sure? You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I done told motherfuckers that. I was like, they asked me a dumbass question too. I was like, "You want to hurt anybody? You want to hurt yourself or anybody else?" I said, "Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, what?"
Hmm.
I was like, "Yeah, sometimes. What?"
Shit. I said no, man, because I'm afraid of a 5150, bro. You know what a 5150 is?
Yeah, it does, and that bitch for like,
It's a For those of you that don't know,
yeah,
5150 is a mental health hold
hmm
where you base all your rights are basically stripped and they put you into a mental health facility or in a hospital for at least 72 hours.
hmm
And that could last, but the 70 after the 72 hours, they can still hold you on that 5150. You know what I'm saying?
if they
Nothing
see
really
something wrong
stops you.
with you
Yeah.
still, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm shit.
Hell
I
yeah.
literally wanted it though. I was like, shit, I need it probably.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let it. I like, shit, I need that shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. So what is the biggest thing that you struggle with, man? Just not feeling enough of
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's mine
It's
too.
that. I think it's the not feeling enough. Always feeling like somebody is always people feeling like they need to help me. I don't like
Yeah,
that shit. Like I'm not the same sick kid I used to be.
I got you.
Like and like all that shit blends into each other. It's like let me grow the fuck up, but then y'all tell me grow the fuck up, and then you don't know when to tell me to grow the fuck up. It's like it's just a
Hmm.
lot of shit. And always I will always feel like behind in my mind, no matter what I do. I feel like because I always had to fight to keep my life. So
Yeah,
no matter what, I'm always gonna feel behind in my mind. Like no
yeah.
matter what. I think that's the biggest, hurdle for me. I think because like I said, I could do everything right and I still have one little ass hiccup. And I'm like,
Hmm.
man, fuck. See, that's why I don't like doing shit. And it's
Yeah.
just that. It gets me right back into a depressed state just because of that one little fuck up.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
So yeah.
I'll harp on myself for weeks, man. If I say something, see, I just recently heard about this thing. It's like a phenomenon type deal where people have podcast regrets. So, like,
Mm,
even if it's a great podcast and it's fun,
mm,
and as you put the podcast out, it's great, whatever. But there's certain things that you may have said in the podcast or certain things that you have done in the podcast that you really, really, really regret. And a lot of times that can trigger a depressed response for me. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
It's real crazy, man. Because I analyze myself almost too much. You know what I mean? And I can't even
But
sometimes.
I'm the fucking same.
Yeah,
I'm the
sometimes I
fucking
can't
same.
even stop thinking. Like I literally, the only time I really stop thinking is when I'm podcasting with like y'all, especially with the music stuff and stuff like that, because that stuff is fun, and it really makes me think as far as it makes me think of other things other than myself. You know what I mean? Because I'm a depressed person, bro, and it's very easy for me to just fall into it. It's really easy for me to fall into it.
Fucking same, man. I'm the fucking same. It's
Yeah.
because it's not the falling into it part. It's the
Hmm.
looking around part. It's like you pay attention too much.
Right.
You
Exactly.
fucking you review yourself too much.
Hmm.
It's like yeah, I did like six things right, but I missed this one fucking thing. And it's just
Yeah.
like and it's that fucking mindset of like just like never feeling like you said you never feel like you're enough.
Hmm.
It's yeah, it's fucking it's horrible, man. It's a horrible feeling sometimes because it's just like nobody understands that.
Right.
And then they try to act like they do, but they fucking don't.
They don't. They don't. And they try to talk to you as if you know
I'm a
you're
fucking
they're
kid.
that and that the words that they're saying really play an impact when they don't.
They
You know what I
don't.
mean?
They
It's
fucking
like
don't.
when I'm depressed, I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear nobody's shit. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to deal with nobody. You know what I mean? Like I want the world to stop, basically. And obviously, you
Yes.
can't have that. You can't. But
Can't.
It's just like, okay,
It would be nice. I
it
swear to
would
God,
be
it would be so
fucking
nice.
oh man.
It's so fucking
Yes.
nice.
That's why I always say, I mean, even though COVID was, last year was bad, it really allowed me to analyze myself in ways that I couldn't before.
Again, I'm the same. I feel like, COVID was bad, man. It's a pandemic. Nothing's good about that. But to me personally, I mean, my mom got it, but um, but she already had the vaccine and shit. But
That's another topic. Whew.
yeah, that's a topic later on. but but yes, I got it because I have a heart condition, so I have a precondition, health condition already, so I had to get it.
Hmm.
Um,
Did you get COVID?
but nah, I never
Oh,
got
okay.
it, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So um, but yeah, the COVID never. I think I said that shit on a podcast like when that shit first started. I was like, 2020 wasn't really as bad as I thought it would be for me because it
Yeah.
really wasn't bad for me. And I literally thought about that. I was like, it wasn't really bad because I stay in the house all fucking ready. I don't go nowhere.
Right.
So it didn't really change anything. All I had to do was wear a mask and it's hot ass weather. That was about it. After that, it was
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm good. Like my mind can run free. And I actually told my mom that shit one day. I was like, this pandemic hasn't really been bad for me. I said, you know why? Because I felt like I was behind for so long.
Hmm.
Now it feels like everybody's back on the even playing field with me. Now
Right.
let's go.
And
Now
then,
it's like
to
let's
circle
go.
back around about wanting the world to stop, that falls into it. It felt like it did stop for a little while. You know what I mean?
It felt like everybody's back on the equal playing field. It wasn't like
Right.
everybody's running the race that I couldn't catch up with. It was like, oh no, we back on the even playing field. Okay, let's go.
Yep. It was nice getting that $600 a week too. I ain't gonna front.
I did not get that. So
Yeah, I'm a gig worker, so yeah, it was either work or get $600 a week to stay home. I was like, I'll take the $600 a week to stay home.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
I make trips every month to DC, man. Just go stack up on a bunch of edibles and smokable whatever the fucks.
Yo, I fucking saw the Delta 8 gummies. Like they were promoting it.
Careful,
I
careful.
saw them. Yo, I was like, cause I want to go get something to eat, and they got the smoke shops and shit like right there. I want to go
Yeah.
get something to eat, and when I was like pulling out, I was like Delta 8. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, Delta 8 will fuck you up on those edibles, bro. And the vapes. The leaf itself, the actual leaf, the Delta 8 leaf, it's all right. It's okay. That's
yeah,
actually that's actually what I have here is just Delta 8. I know it's hard to see, but it's half smoking
yeah,
joint. It's just it's all right.
yeah.
Give it a shot sometimes though, but if you do, be careful, man.
I
If it's
got
say
you.
100 milligrams Delta 8, take like a tiny little bite first, and then
Okay.
see how it does for you. Because like Delta 8 can actually can make you nauseous a little bit.
Okay.
Not smoking it, but eating it can for sure. So
Eating it like it's nothing.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like you'll see a gummy, uh, let's say a gummy bear. You know what I mean. Bite the head off that bitch, and then wait and see for a little while. I would say an hour and 20 minutes. A lot of these things, I don't think I have the package here yet or anymore. They'll say 100 milligrams. They'll say eat one, wait an hour, and then eat another one. Right?
Hmm.
I don't recommend that at all. I say eat one, wait about 2 hours, see how you feel, and then try
Do another one.
a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more, because there's always that thing where everybody always tells you, man, I had an edible, it didn't really do nothing to me, and then I had another one, and I was fucked up for life. It seemed. Yeah, so be careful. Yo, edibles are no joke. You got to be careful with them things, man. I've tripped
Yeah.
harder on edibles than I did on fucking mushrooms
Damn.
up until last Saturday. Last Saturday, boy, that was something different. I grew out some new shit and I wanted to
I
try
saw
it.
that, man.
Yeah,
I saw that
I
shit.
was in outer space, bro. But can I tell you what I did? What I felt though when I did it? I
What's that?
felt as if all the stuff that was holding me back just literally lifted off of me. It really did. It didn't.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man. And um, believe it or not, it allowed me to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? I went back to work on Monday, and I took it Saturday. I went back to work, and I feel great, man. I feel good. Right, like right now, I'm actually on a half a gram of mushrooms. I took it. I take that every morning, basically, or every other day. So it kind of replaces the SSRI, but in a more natural way. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually grow it myself. So it's not like I'm going out in cow pastures looking for the
Hmm.
shit or some shady, redneck
Motherfucker.
out in the
Yeah.
motherfucking woods or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
growing it myself in my closet. The kids see it. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily hide it from them. I let them understand and see what it is, and if they ever do ask me any questions about it, I'll be open and honest. You know what I mean?
That's good though.
Yeah,
That's
man. They're
good though.
old. They're old enough. My youngest is 11 years old, bro. He just sees me.
Yeah.
It looks like a science project to him. You know what I mean? And Saturday when I did take it, I didn't. I wasn't around the kids. I was in the yard. I was in here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't. Kind of took myself out of the equation, and then
Mm,
but doing that, it allowed me to really, really open up um, some mental channels, if you will,
mm.
because I was able to just say fuck it and actually mean it for real and actually
That's
mean the shit.
that's that's my thing. I gotta when I say fuck it, I gotta keep it
Mhm.
that way. Now
Right,
it's
right.
certain people that I'm definitely just like fuck it, and it's never gonna be anything.
Hmm.
But then it's certain things in life that I'm like fuck it. But then it's like fuck, I can't just say fuck it. I gotta go back. I can't just say
Exactly.
fuck it.
Hmm.
Like forget about it for right now. Let's put it all to the side for right now. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
That's like with me now, man. I don't want to get too far off topic, but uh, one of the other podcasts that I have, I've kind of decided to walk away from. Um, create, I guess I would call it creative differences. But at the same time, I don't know what next month holds. I don't know what next week holds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
There's no guarantee that I won't want to do it again. You feel me? So like a
mm,
lot of that stuff is on. Everything I'm doing is on hold. My podcast, I don't want to do my podcast anymore. Essentially, because just because I don't think it's very interesting. You feel me? Does that make sense? I don't think it's interesting.
mine, I don't feel mine is either. I think that's how crazy
So
this
see,
shit is. See,
so
see,
if
this is
you
like I
don't
don't
think it's
either. I don't think my
yeah,
shit is interesting either. It's just like I think I just say shit and then it's like, all right, maybe they listen. I don't fucking know. Like I get to the point where I'm like, I don't fucking know. Probably, I guess. I'm assuming people gonna listen. I don't fucking know. And that's the thing. I think I stopped trying to get people to listen. I just post shit. I don't really like post anymore like podcasts. I post for the day and I'll
right.
post like the end of the week just to like recap it. But other than that, I'm really dope. Like the musical episode that we did for the albums, that was like a fun one because I was like that shit was more so us just fucking going crazy and just having fun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wasn't even about the podcast. It was just like us just fucking around. Like it was just, and
Right.
that's what I love about that.
Me
You
too,
know, but when
man.
I like, yeah, but when I like, I try to have to like have a real like podcast. It's like I
Yeah.
guess like it's like I'm like I'm about to end season 3 and I'm like already thinking like am I even gonna do a season 4? I'm like I might do one, but I don't really know if I'm really gonna do one because it's just like and maybe something comes up and I'm like nah I can talk about
It's
this, but I probably
it's
you know
okay to take a break. It's all right because you got to think about it. We started this thing and it's our thing and we control it. You know what I mean? So
yes
taking some time off, it
it's,
really
it's
doesn't hurt anything. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's not just the taking a break part. I think again, like you said, it's like I'm running out of shit to talk about. I'm running
Yeah,
out of shit to
man.
talk about. It's, I can do the interviews with the like I can interview people because that's always something new and that's always something different. And I can do the music and I want to do another one where I kind of just like do weekly topics and shit like
Hmm.
bring up fucking Instagram topics and shit. Just
Nah, man, we
talk
doing
about
that.
shit.
We're doing that
Yeah, like
here.
pop culture and shit like this now. Like, yeah, like shit like that. Like I want to just fuck around. Like and then like when I do my podcast, it's kind of like I gotta be serious,
Sure.
and I don't like that shit. I feel
Yeah.
like if I gotta be
I don't want
serious
to be
every,
serious either. That's why when Sharice from the Grown Ass Folk podcast came on, you know, she came onto the podcast and it was just more serious than it really should have been for me and her because
y'all
if
have fun.
anybody exactly
Y'all
if
have
anybody
fun.
have
I
fun,
know damn well who y'all are. Y'all have fun,
and
and
that's the
yeah,
point. It never translated into the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I
that's
think when
why.
I because we gotta do like tough question shit. I hate that shit. I'm not a
Yeah, I
journalist. I just
know.
fucking do podcasting, bro.
Hmm.
Like I have nothing interesting else to ask you. Like, how did you start your podcast? You probably told that shit to 80 fucking people already. Like you already know how I started my podcast. Like it's just like that shit is hard sometimes because it's like trying to find like a topic. It's like for a
Yeah.
motherfucker, it's like it's hard. Like they didn't already been asked every fucking question under the motherfucking
And
sun.
not only that, every topic that you can think of, you probably have already talked about. You know what I'm saying? You've already
Yeah,
touched on it some way or another. How many times can you expand on the same topic over and over and over again? You know what I
it's
mean?
fucking difficult, man. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's some shit that you just I don't know, man. Like my podcast, I love it. I love what I do, but I love doing the music. I love doing like
The
the
music is
interviews
fun.
too. The music is so much fun. Like it's enjoyable. And plus, I got like
Hmm.
another. I got the sports podcast. I got a wrestling podcast. I got so much shit going on. I got this
Yeah.
now.
Shout out
So
to that
it's
wrestling
so
guy.
much shit going on that I don't think I'm gonna find the time. Except if I kind of like get into like a studio. Like I
Right.
was talking about, like office space, something. It's kind of like do it.
Yeah.
Then I have like my own time when I want to go up there and talk and do this shit by myself, and like I can do it
Hmm.
that way.
Right.
But for right now, it's like it's gonna be hard to find a fucking thing. Like it's gonna be hard to find like the time and the space to actually do this shit.
It really is, man. It really is hard, yo. I mean, because then not only that, you gotta have the motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
man.
like sometimes
I
I
mean, I'm
get
always motivated. I mean, I feel like I'm
hmm
always motivated. It's just difficult to like speak on it sometimes.
I got you.
And like I said, finding time it just sucks
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's like Lucas Joyner said, or Joyner Lucas, whatever his name is.
John Lucas.
Um, yeah. I could tell you what I'm thinking. I just don't know how to say it.
mm,
You know what I
true,
mean?
true,
Yeah, man.
true.
All right. So with that, I will say that if anybody's listening to this and you have some suicidal and you're thinking of committing suicide, please
Yeah,
contact one of us. Feel free to do that. You know, we'll talk to you, no problem.
I definitely
Also,
will.
yeah, word. And then or you can just call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, man.
Yes,
Call it. It's 1-800-273-8255. Or if it's a dire
yes.
emergency, obviously you call 911, man. Can I get your plugs, man? Can we do some plugs right now? That way we can transition into the next thing. So, if you don't mind.
Oh man. I mean, if they need to hit me up, they can hit me up on social media, Brandon Janu Show, on all social media platforms. On Twitter, I think it's Brandon Janu Show. I fucking forgot how to. I don't really use Twitter, and I really don't use TikTok. Those are like two things I got, but I just don't really even use them.
Yeah.
But social media, particularly Instagram, definitely Brandon Janu Show. You can definitely hit me up if you need to talk about anything. I'm here. You know, I've been through it already. At 27 years old, I've been through some shit, so I know what the fuck you already going through.
Yeah, facts. For me, just follow me on Instagram, Arsay Senior. That's RSAYSR. You can listen to the podcast that I have out now, but I'd rather you listen to this one. So follow this podcast, whatever it's called. We don't even have a name for it yet,
We don't have a name for it yet. I don't know what
but
the
we
fuck we're
will
gonna call it.
eventually. I think we will eventually. You know,
Yeah, eventually. I don't know.
this is the pilot. We'll just call it
Yes.
the pilot. Follow me on Instagram, Arsay Senior, and I want to say that's it. Just follow me on Instagram. You can email me at ablocksentertainment@gmail.com. I guess that's all I want to
Definitely.
say. I don't want to. I don't want to do
Definitely.
too much because I want this podcast to pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. If y'all got podcasts out there, if y'all listen to this, y'all got podcasts out there, hit my brother up. He is a beast at this fucking editing shit.
Oh, thanks,
Killing
man. I
it.
appreciate that.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so we'll go on to the next thing here. So so Brandon and I have picked a few videos or a few things that we wanted to show y'all, and we wanted to talk about it as well. The first thing we got coming up is the the alarm bed shaking. Let's see if I can
Oh.
get that. That fucking. I swear that sometimes I need that shit though.
Yeah.
Straight
Yo.
up, man. Straight up. Sometimes I need that shit.
Oh
Um, man, but yo, I would be so fucking mad if my wife
wow.
put that in our bed while I'm fucking sleeping, and that shit wakes me to fuck up like that, yo. I am done, man. We fighting. We fighting.
Yo, I'm cursing everybody the fuck out. I'm burning the house to the ground.
Word.
You are not doing that shit to me. Fuck that. That is not happening. You know, better find a new way to wake my ass up. Fuck that. Everybody getting fucked up over this.
You ain't lying, man. What the fuck? That little kid looked like he was about to fucking die, bro. Fucking hilarious. Uh,
Yo,
all right,
you're not about
here's
to give me no heart attack to wake me the fuck up. That's bullshit.
exactly, exactly. No fucking doubt, yo. All right. Also got this. So if you guys have been watching and shit, or if you even if you follow 50 Cent, y'all seen that Madonna is in a little bit of heat right now because of, or at least on social media, they are taking this picture down because if it's of this old ass lady trying to pretend that she's stuck under this bed. And I tell you what, I watch stepbrother porn, stepsister porn, or whatever every once in a blue. Whatever. It's not my cup of coffee, but still, um, you know, I don't think I'd ever fuck Madonna now, at least. Maybe back in the day, 80s, maybe 90s, but after that, no, thank you, yo. Well, there it is, right there. Motherfucking.
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
Yo, the fuck?
What the fuck is that, yo?
Yo, I don't think that's a person. I thought that was turkey.
Yo.
Yo, I thought that was a fucking turkey. I was like, yo, is that a turkey now? Yo, fuck.
That's what Kim Kardashian is gonna look like too when she gets mad old because that's a fake
Oh
ass.
wow.
That
Yeah,
really
that's
is
straight fake.
that is a fake ass right there. And yes, that is Madonna in there.
Yo, that shit is.
Yeah, man. Here, look at that.
Oh my god.
What's up
Yo, this
right
shit about to
there?
break. Yo,
Yeah,
this shit
that's
about
her.
to break.
Yeah, I know, right there, right? It's
This shit
like,
about to
God
break.
damn.
Yo, what the
Yo.
fuck? It's like I
Oh
can't
my
hold this no
goodness.
more.
Yeah.
I can't hold this no more. What the fuck is going on? You know damn well this shit shouldn't be happening with me right now. Oh wow, that's
That is some serious. That is nasty looking, bro. I am
oh
sorry. If I
my
walk,
god.
let's say I'm a maid or something, and I walk in and she's doing this shit, I'm walking right the fuck out. You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? You ever seen A Christmas Story where the dad pulls out the leg lamps from the fucking box? It's one of
Them
the
look like leg laps.
yeah.
They look like fucking leg laps.
Oh my god, that is
Oh
so
shit.
nasty looking. Why the fuck would she? Why would she post this? Yo, look at that.
Oh
That's
my.
nasty, bro.
Oh wow. Oh my god. I would say
Yeah.
this. Madonna's daughter's fine as fuck though.
I haven't seen her. I don't know what she looks like.
She fine.
Yeah.
She fine.
But nah, man, no thank you on this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope her
Her
daughter
daughter
don't
fine.
do this kind of dumb shit when she
Yeah, she
gets
don't need to do all that. She don't need to do all that. Her
older.
daughter fine than fuck though. Her daughter fine.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can
I think her
find
name
her.
is Lotus. Lotus.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Lotus Leon, some shit like that. It's like a
Okay.
model and shit. She fine as fuck.
Shit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Share this right quick. Boom. Why are we so far over? There we go. Her right there, right? The dark haired
Yeah.
girl. Her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's cute.
No, she fine. She grew up, man.
She grew up.
They the law. She ain't her mom. Like she don't look like her mom
I think not
now.
now, but she does look like
Now,
her mom back in the '80s, though. She kind of
back in the
does look like,
'80s, yeah.
yeah, she does definitely
She
kind of
she
looks
young
like her.
Madonna, like definitely.
All right, so you know what I got to do. How old is she, first and foremost?
I think she like 20. Oh shit,
Sweet. So I can do
24.
this.
He's like sweet. All right, let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see some of them nips. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see no naked photos of her, so that's good, I guess. I guess her phone hasn't been hacked yet. Damn.
Yeah.
Look, they put it right on her damn nipple. Look at this shit. They put it right on her nipple. Nah, she's cute though, for sure.
Yeah.
Is that her only daughter?
Now she got like I think adopted kids, but
Oh
yeah, I
shit.
think that's her original. That's like her. Yeah, that's her adopted daughter. Yeah.
She's cute.
Yeah. But that's I think she like gave birth to her. So yeah.
The black girl?
No, the
Oh.
Lord. Yeah. He's a black girl.
Okay. Cool, man. All right. Question. F Mary Kill.
All
Fuck
right.
Mary Kill. All right.
All
The
right.
Kardashians. You got Chloe, you got Courtney, and you got Kim. Which one would you fuck? Which one would you marry? Which one would you kill?
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Oh fuck. I probably married. God damn. Okay, I'm killing Chloe. I gotta get her the fuck out of here. I I gotta get her so the fuck up out of here.
What's the
Just off the
reason?
merit. Just off the merits. I don't just off the just off the bullshit. I ain't got time for that shit. Like
Yeah,
she was cool back in the day, like when that first the show first started and shit. Now she's just trying to be too much like
her
them.
sisters.
Yeah, she's trying
Yeah,
to be
like her
too
the
much like
Kim.
them.
I
Like
know she had the surgery and everything, man. I
yeah,
liked her
all that
before
shit.
all
Like
that. I liked her before all that.
yeah, like when she was starting to get a little in shape, I was like, yeah, that shit work. I was like, fuck right. But now your
Right.
face then fucked up
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't did too much. I'm like, all right, nah, you got to get the fuck out of here. So she goes out
Mm-hmm.
the gate. She's dead.
Damn.
Obituaries, obituaries. Fuck. All right. Oh fuck. I probably fuck Courtney and marry Kim. I
Okay.
feel like Court. I feel like Courtney would be too much fucking drama. Like
Mm,
even though she don't talk and shit, she seemed like she just do too much.
yeah.
I rather just fuck you and just keep it pushing.
You know, I
Like,
hear you. I understand. I get it.
and Kim seemed like she a ride or die. Like Kim a ride or die. Like if you
She
stay
ain't
with
no
Kanye,
goddamn ride or die. She
hey,
left
listen,
Kanye.
if you stay with Kanye for 10 fucking years and you knew that nigga was that crazy,
Yeah.
you a fucking ride or die in my book. I would have put that nigga in a I would have put that nigga in 5150 and left that nigga there and kept it fucking pushing. That's a ride. I would have kept that nigga in
Nice.
5150 and kept it the fuck pushing.
Yeah. Oh man. I think for me, I would marry Courtney. I think she's the prettiest one out
She
of
is
all of
definitely
them.
no. Well, if you want to count Kendall and Kendall, I mean Kendall's up
Yeah,
there.
nah, they're Jenners. Fuck them. Nah. We talking about the original three.
All
Uh,
right, the original, yeah.
yeah, I think Chloe. I mean, Courtney. I would marry. I would kill
Courtney is
Kim.
beautiful. Like, why
I
you
would
killing
kill Kim.
Kim?
Yeah, I kill Kim.
Why you gotta
Uh,
kill Kim?
cause man, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I just fucking kill her.
It makes total sense. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it doesn't. It makes total
Well, I
sense. I'm
mean,
like,
look, man, with all the shit she's come out with before, and I don't like her ass personally. You know what I'm saying?
wait, which part? I don't like her ass and her ass.
She ain't got no ass inside her ass. That's why she had to get the outside ass.
Like,
Um, and I think she's just doing too much, man. She's doing too much. She's famous for no reason. They're all famous for no reason,
they're
really.
all famous, but that's another thing. She put them all on.
She did.
And I think that's why I would marry her because she got a fucking business mind.
I got you.
And
I
if I got to
got you.
mooch off of somebody, I'm mooching off of you. I know you will make me some money.
Yeah.
I know damn well you making me some. Like we, I ain't gotta even worry about it. I know me and you being a billionaire, all get out the top. Them other two, I like, I might, maybe, kind of, maybe. Like shit.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. No, so I would kill Kim, I would marry Courtney, and I would fuck Chloe. I think because Courtney settled down first. I think that's why I would marry her. Out of all of them, she settled down first. She had the kids and all that kind of stuff, and
Yeah, she been
um,
more like domestic, kind of like a home, like
yeah.
body. Yeah, that
So
makes sense.
I think she would be the marriage type. Uh, Chloe, I would just fuck her because I don't, out of everything that she's, kind of done, I wish she hadn't done it. All the surgeries and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'd fuck her just to fuck her. But Kim, nah, I think I would murder that bitch.
Like not thing with Chloe though. Like my thing with Chloe, why I say I kill her because it's just like she too fucking like I don't need two depressed people in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? Like
Sure.
she trying to be too fucking like them, and that's like when you were just trying to be yourself and be the that's what we liked about you. Now you're just trying to fit the fuck in the mold and trying to fit them, and
Yeah.
it's just that's just too much. I like the original. Like Courtney, I would fuck Courtney because she, like you said, she's the most beautiful one out of all of them. She's like
Mhm.
naturally got an ass, and, like yeah, she get it.
Mhm.
I'm marrying Kim because I just need your money. I think that was kind of. I have no money. I need your money.
I have to kill her because I've seen so many dudes run up in that.
I'm not saying I'm fucking. I can get the fuck Courtney. I'm not saying I'm fucking. Who said I was fucking? Like, who said I was fucking? Who said I was fucking Kim? I said I just married the bitch. I didn't say shit about
So
that.
you, oh man, so you gonna marry her and not fuck her?
No,
Damn.
I'm, fucking Courtney. Why would I fuck her? Like, come on now.
Like a fixed marriage.
Yeah, it's like yeah, we together, but listen, I'm fucking your sister, so we gonna have to figure out some arrangement in this situation.
Yeah, word,
Yeah,
word. I
they gonna
feel
have
you.
to figure.
So, what's your what? I'll let you do it. What's your would you rather?
Oh shit! All right, would you rather have somebody clean your house for the rest of your life, but they steal your shit out your house, and you know they steal your shit out your house, and you can't do nothing about it? Or would you rather clean your house the rest of your life, but every fucking day it gets re messy. It's like a hoarder. You're like a hoarder, and every day it gets re messy. And you got to clean it every fucking day for the rest of your life. Which one?
Damn. All right. So, would I rather deal with a stealing maid that cleans my shit, or every single day clean my own shit and it becomes a horde? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let the bitch steal. I'm gonna have to because even though you stealing my shit, you still cleaning. I mean, if anything, you're getting rid of the horde. I'm not cleaning that shit up every motherfucking day. I
Yo,
barely even do a fucking dish.
Yo, this is how I know this podcast is about to work because I'm the same fucking way. I was like, I was just like, I'm gonna tell her to buy two of everything. I'm not cleaning every fucking day. That's bullshit.
Hell
I'm
no,
gonna tell her to
man.
buy two of everything. I'm gonna hire one, and the other one she can just take it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell her to buy everything.
Shit, you probably could just leave cash around. Like a ten
Yeah,
dollars, ten
shit. Like,
dollars here, so that she doesn't steal. You know what I mean?
shit.
Or he. I mean, I'm assuming genders here, but
Yeah,
I haven't seen a male maid.
I'm about to say I haven't seen a male maid. Like, like, I'm not getting Jeffrey off the fucking Fresh Prince.
Word, word.
It's
Oh, all right. So this is what they're gonna have to deal with me. They're stealing my shit, right? And I'm
yeah.
jacking off in front of them. I'm jacking off. I'm watching porn. They gonna have to deal with that maid. You ever seen that shit on Pornhub? Motherfucking maid porn where a dude be jacking off and a maid come in and start cleaning.
And she'll say shit. She can't say shit. Like,
Yep,
you
that's
stealing from me, bitch. You better let me do what I do.
damn right. Damn right. You gonna have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like, bitch, you stealing my shit. I could call the cops if I really wanted to, but I
I
can't.
know, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Make it amicable. We both in
Yeah.
hell right now.
Depends on the maid too. If she look good, she might. I might have to call you in the room.
Nah, fuck that. You stealing from me, yo.
You stealing from me? It don't even matter. You stealing from me. You gonna see this?
We in this we're in this fictional hell together. You stealing my shit, you're gonna have to look at my dick. Sorry.
Yeah, that's obvious. That's
Hell
obvious.
yeah. Hell yeah. Talk about dark humor. Damn, we over here. Oh man. Yo, I think that's it, brother. I
Oh
think we are
shit,
good.
man.
This is our first show, y'all. We hope you support it. We hope you like it. We're gonna come out with a couple more. So yeah, we'll figure all the logistics out as we go. You
We
know
gotta
how
just
we
get a
do.
title. After that, we good.
I think so. I think so too. For sure. For sure. And we'll see how it goes. You know, if we're this is not gonna come out right away. We're gonna the way I would like for it to be done is record a few and then drop them all together. That's all right.
All right, that's cool.
But since we don't know what the name of it is, just follow each one of us on Instagram, Arce Senior and the Brandon Janu Show on Instagram. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, fellas. I mean, fellas. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.